Okay, so tell me why you don't think that marriages could be open.
I feel personally that if you're going to have an open relationship, you should do that before you get married. The mere concept of marriage means that it is closed. It is not open to others. Why even get married if you feel like you want to see other people? Why not just skip that step and see other people?
But what about if somebody who feels like their relationship is incomplete without that marriage certificate, or they feel like they could get the perks and the benefits of a marriage certificate and they want to make their relationship official?
Then they, but that's counterproductive if you feel like you should have an open relationship. Open means you're seeing other people. So that means there's not a need to get married. You and I apparently would enjoy each other's company, but we want to see other people. So therefore, we should do that. Why are you getting married? Like, what is the purpose of getting married if that one person is not going to satisfy your needs?
So, but who's to say though? Like say, but don't you think that everybody has their own dynamic?
I feel everybody has their own dynamic. Yes, but this is what I'm saying. So, don't get married. Why are you married? Married suggests that you want to be with this one person. If you feel like you need to be with other people, then just be with other people. What is the purpose of marriage then in that conversation? Like, why do you want to be married to me and sleep with all these other people?
So what about if they decide to swing and swap with other customers? Not customers, other couples.
Swinging and swapping. If you are a married couple who decide you both parties wish to swing and swap, that's very different than an open relationship. It's not the same thing.
Why it's not the same?
Because when you switch and swap, we are both in agreement that we are going to switch and swap with this. We're both deciding we're going to switch and swap with these very specific couples or these very specific situations. An open marriage means that we don't need to discuss it. We don't need to agree. We're just on our own and we're doing our thing separately. It's two different concepts.
So you think that, so in your view, your perspective, a polyamorous relationship shouldn't be included in a marriage?
Right. I believe a polyamorous relationship should not be included in a marriage.
So you think that a polyamorous relationship is strictly for, like, let's say you're just dating or something, or it's just for dating and it's not for marriage?
Yes, it's for dating. It's for people who have not decided to commit to each other. It's for people who decided that they want to do what they want to do, the way they want to do it, without permission from their mates.
So you think that marriage, so you're more of a, as far as marriage concerned, you're more of a traditionalist.
Yes, I am.
So with marriage, but you don't think it's a contradiction, because it's like, okay, we're married and we're not in an open relationship, but we're having sex with other people, swinging. So you don't think there's a contradiction with that rationale?
No, because
You don't think it's a contradiction that, because it's like you're still having sex with other, regardless of how you do it. You know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So even if it's an open relationship, you're having sex with somebody, or even you're swinging, you're having sex with somebody. So do you think there's a difference, because an open relationship, y'all could just do whatever. Y'all don't even have to swap. Y'all could play with single people.
right. Swinging to me in a marriage means that we've both agreed, we both talk about it, we know the situation, we know what we're going through. What you're talking about is just pure freedom. We're free to go with whoever we want, whenever we want, without knowledge of the other partner. That's very different. It's a different situation.
So you think it's a different situation?
Yes, I
So
do.
what would you say to people if they disagree? What would you say to people if they were to say it's the same? Like, what's the difference? Tomato, tomato, either type of stuff.
Well, I would say to them, I mean, everybody has their own perspective on what they want to do and what they want, how they feel, what they're comfortable with in their relationship. I feel personally in marriage means singular. And if you want to go outside of your marriage, which means if you want to swing, then we have both agreed and decided that this is some fun activity we both want to participate in together. The other thing that you're talking about is like we're just a free for all. We're dating, we're seeing other people, we don't care. Somebody doesn't know, we're not informed, we're just doing what we feel like doing. That for me, you need to be single to do. And you don't have to get married if that's the case. And if that's what your desire is.
So in other words, you're saying that an open relationship in a marriage is being single while married. Right. Like you've been.
Yes. Yes. That's what that is. And I don't think there's a such thing. Why even bother getting married? Again, I'm back to that part.
Well, maybe they want the benefits, or maybe they feel like having a piece of paper is going to verify or validate their union. Because a lot of people need to be validated, and you could get like the tax breaks or whatever perks that comes with being married.
Listen, I'm extremely open-minded, and I feel like people need to do what it is that's comfortable for them. However, marriage means closed. Don't get married if you want an open relationship. An open marriage is a contradiction.
And why is it a contradiction?
Because the mere fact that you decided to get married suggests that you want it to be singular, monogamous.
Mm-hmm.
That's what marriage is.
So it's kind of like even if you're in a polygamy relationship, marriage, it's still that singular because y'all have an understanding. You're with the people or the women. As a man, you're still the women that you're with in the relationship, and you're not going outside. So even in a polygamous relationship, you're saying that it is still singular, correct?
Yes, because it's a decision made by both parties.
So, in other words, you're saying that an open relationship and a marriage is not self-contained. It's like anything goes, every man for him or herself. Whereas a marriage, there's more of a structure and understanding.
Exactly.
All right, there you have it. And this has been another episode. This is your host, not son, baby. Peace.